Hello everyone, Nubkeks here, welcome to the Heroes of the Storm PTR. We are currently loading in, we're playing against Leyzar in today's video, which is fun. He is unfortunately a 5-man team, so we're almost definitely gonna lose. But we are playing on Valeera, riding a giant cock into battle, which is pretty exciting. What is all this? Okay, so we need to, this is the cock race, so you need to collect things. Gotcha. We've got a thing, let's dash over. We bring, the rooster rejects your offering. What the fuck, rooster? He rejected my offering as well. What? Does he not like these ones? Are we supposed to collect specific ones? No, he wanted that one. We can dash. We've got a W. Okay, that does some damage. The rooster's gone. Alright, cool. Valeera. Her Q. This is very short range. Where are we? So here we are. We've got a short range dash. Haha, we dash. It does damage. Generates a combo point. We've got energy as our resource. W. AoE around you. Generates a combo point per hero hit. And our E, we can spend up to 3 combo points. We'll do this in a second, properly. We're getting slightly focused here. I'm scared. I'm very scared. I'm the only damage dealer. Oh, we can go into stealth as well. Huh. I will pay more attention in a second. Good shield, man. Good shield. I'm scared. I'm really confused as to what's going on. Let's take a breather in a second here. Dash through all this stuff. Ooh, let's go into stealth. We can do that. And that's a new Tastar rework as well. You know what? We might even Hearthstone. We were waiting on this. Let's Hearthstone. We'll come back and we'll talk about this pick of talent. So Q, we dash. 30 energy, 5-second cooldown. If we hit a hero, reduce the cooldown to 1 second. So this is a great way to generate multiple combo points. Our goal is to spend the combo points with Eviscerate. Consumes up to 3 combo points for bonus, for very hard hitting damage actually. Our W is an AoE. We get a combo point per hero hit, but it's expensive in terms of energy. You know what, we'll grab this talent and I'll talk about why later. Is there any way that... Oh, your combo points are down here. There really needs to be a way, I'm going to say this. There needs to be a way, like, further up. We can go into stealth, that's cool. We can stun her, that's cool. We hit that, that's not good. We're out of energy, that's not good. We're going to run away. Ow. Seems pretty difficult to play so far. We're going to Hearthstone. Maybe we'll come down here, fight against him. The enemy team is channeling this objective, but Rexar is up top, so we should be okay. Coming back. We've got many supports, but we can't seem to maintain any life. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. We are the only damage dealer on our team, proper damage dealer, so this will be relatively difficult. So we'll see how this goes. After we come out of stealth, actually, and we probably... Let's go stealth straight away. It seems to last forever, does it? No, it does not. Oh, he went frickin' invincible. He died anyway. Nice! Good kill. Right, let's roam down this Ragnaros. It's just solo laning and has generated his team a very large HP advantage. So we don't really want to deal with that. While in stealth, let's check this out while this is going on. We can't stun. Okay, we can do some pretty good damage to him. Goddamn minions. We go into stealth, which is not going to help us too much, I don't think. Careful, Tassadar. Don't want to take too many hits. We probably could have got the kill there. Getting to feel the hero out. We can use our Q. Actually, we'll go back into stealth in a second, and I'll give you better insight there as to what's going on. Be careful of this. Tassadar does not want to give me a shield. He's only worried about himself. That's okay. We can actually tap a well and maybe fight here. What do we want? Use energy. Let's go for this one, and we'll talk about it later. We're unrevealable. That's good. Okay, we need to be careful here, out of energy. Let's go into stealth, because we can. Man, she just does not... We don't seem to be doing much damage, gotta admit. Don't seem to be doing much damage. Struggling to get any heals, but we'll try our best. We go into stealth. If we are in stealth for 4 seconds, we will get a thing, which gives us a whole bunch of bonus energy. She's going to come in here. We're going to stun her momentarily. She's going to regret that. Finish her off with a Eviscerate. Nicely done. That worked out quite well, actually. Alright, let's talk about the talents I have. So I've gone for Stealth Subtlety. If we're vanished, if we're in stealth, and again, it lasts indefinitely for 4 seconds. Don't know if there's an indicator for this. Let's get out of here. We can just dash away. No big deal. We're going to have to Hearthstone. We got no life. Hopefully he doesn't die. Should be fine. Hopefully no one ganks us. Should be fine. There's Valeera right there. She might kill him. Well, not quite. Almost died herself. That's good for us. The new Rexar rework is there. We're having some wine, by the way. We're very classy today. Very classy. Alrighty, let's come back into lane. Looks like a fight is going down. Actually, looks like the fight is over, unfortunately. So after, if we're in stealth for 4 seconds, when we use an ability to come out of stealth, we will generate 10 additional energy per second for 5 seconds. We also get more combo points when we use one of our openers, which is pretty good. Okay, I think we only get combo points if we hit heroes. Increases damage, reduce the range, seems bad. Flurry, attack speed. More damage, no heroes. Let's go for Fatal Finesse here. It seems interesting. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was not so good. Ah, fuck, I didn't press my D. I didn't press my D. Didn't work out too good. Didn't work out too good. He died anyway. Good kill by the Medivh. So yeah, this is very clunky. I'm not liking this initially because I feel it's very difficult to count your combo points without... I don't understand why there would not be a combo point counter beside your health bar up here. I feel it very unintuitive to look down here to the bottom left. You almost never actually use this part of the screen. So I'm really not a fan of the fact that... In fact, let me move my webcam slightly to cover that less. I'm really not a fan of the fact that they seem to be pushing that with this particular design. This is awkward. I tried to silence him, didn't really work. I thought that would do a lot more damage for... We can go into stealth, so that's nice. She's gone into stealth too, which is not nice. Okay, we killed him, that's good. I'm the best YouTuber, goddammit, Leyzar! Let's do some wave clear. Definitely energy management seems to be a bit of a challenge in this game. It definitely seems to be a bit of a challenge. If we can stun him right here, this should work out pretty well. We can finish him off. There we go. Nicely done. That actually worked out pretty well. Stop kind of noobing it up, which is something. What is this thing we're stacking? Fatal Finesse. What did I even take? Hitting heroes with our W does stuff. Cool. We're going to stealth and we're going to run top. You get 10% move speed while in stealth, and it opens up ambush for damage. Our W is a stun, our E is a silence. So he's almost dead. That's good. We're almost dead as well, but we can vanish and get out of there. That's cool. Alright, alright. Definitely a lot of cooldown counting. You've got so many abilities. Takes a bit of getting used to. Cloak of Shadows. Envelops in a Cloak of Shadows. Removes all damage over time effects. Meh. Don't think they have any, really. Gain Unstoppable, 75 spell armor for a second. We're going to go with Smoke Bomb. We're going to create a cloud of smoke. We're also going to come in here and fight. Become unrevealable, 25 armor. So we basically throw down this thing. It's a small area, but in this we are completely invisible. We cannot be revealed at all. It seems great. It seems really good. Okay, cool. We got a kill. That's nice. We're gonna portal out. No, we're not. We're not gonna portal out. Good protection. Thank you very much. We're gonna go into stealth. Alright, we're ready to maybe do something. Actually, we're ready to escape, I think, is what we're ready to do. We've got no heals down here. Our team is doing well in the mid lane. They seem to be winning, which is lovely. That's actually just Hearthstone. Very interesting, like flipping between your stealth abilities. Obviously, being knocked out of stealth is a big problem, especially with this talent initiative. We really want to attack from stealth and get 2 combo points instead of others. This is also an interesting one here. I'll go over all the talents at the end. This is pretty an intense hero, and we do want to try beat Leyzar, so, you know, we're going to try focus as much as we can on this particular thing. I think Valeera is not quite here yet. We're going to go into stealth. We're going to come over here. What are we going to do? Yeah, that's right. We're going to stun him. Going to do a whole bunch of damage. We're going to throw this down so we're invisible, because we can. We're going to stealth. She's in stealth as well. There we go, we got a kill, that's nice. Okay, this is not too good. We'll dodge away from that, I suppose. We could maybe be doing more damage here. I'm very wary of this hero's limitations and the fact that the enemy team is a 5-man stack, which is always fairly intimidating. Also, our team doesn't have any damage aside from us, which is not so good. So this, I haven't fully covered this. We'll actually cover this now and be a bad teammate. So Garrote, 30 energy. Do a 2-second silence and a dot over time, which is pretty useful. This, we do a small stun, 1.5 second stun for 30 energy, or for less energy, we do damage. That's probably a bit overkill. He's actually going to kill us, it looks like, which is not ideal. There we go, he's dead. It's definitely quite scary. Despite the fact we've got, like, 2 healers. I'm scared. I'm scared constantly. It's not good. Oh, range on this is pretty short. We're going to Hearthstone once again. We've got no healer here, so we're going to go back. Improved movement speed while stealthed. That seems good. We can teleport behind the victim. Okay. Reduce ability damage dealt. That seems really good. We're going to grab that. So we want to lead off with our Garrote, which is going to reduce ability damage dealt by 25% for 7 seconds against Valeera, Medivh, Ragnaros. Yeah, that seems amazing for this particular game. We're going to join our team up top, where they are kicking ass. Well played, team. Who's a 5-man stack? Not us, but we don't need it. We do not need it. Alright, cool. That W seems to hit pretty hard, especially with this quest. We've got one more thing and we're done on that quest, which is really nice. We're going to lurk in stealth here. Try to scare these guys. We can't actually get over here. Can we queue? We cannot queue a building. How do we get out of stealth? We just cancel it, I guess. That's a bit unfortunate. Got pretty fast attack speed, actually. Burning through these pretty quick. We're going to just walk away. Going to pop into stealth. Medivh coming in for a gank. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We could probably assassinate him under the tower if we wanted to, which would be pretty ballsy, let's be honest. It would be pretty ballsy. But we probably could. This is such an interesting hero. I'm digging this. I'm going to go into stealth, and we're going to scout shit out. Dragon Knight is moving in. I see Valeera is moving in. Looks like she's moving in on Rexxar, so we can maybe help him out with that. Okay, he's gone invisible as well. What a jerk. What a jerk. Okay, we killed him. That's good. We're going to vanish as well. We got revealed instantly. We're going to back off. Ooh, Ragnaros is throwing some spells at us. We're just going to run away. That's okay. We're going to tap the well. I think we'll vanish and then move in. 20% move speed. That's actually not too bad compared to mount speed. So we're going to go with that. Basic attacks, refresh Garrote's damage. Restore energy. Let's go with Thistle Tea. That seems like we're going to make the hero more difficult to play, and that is exciting. Yeah, we're going to get revealed, but that's okay. Okay, he's gone. So that's not ideal. I'm slightly scared. I might die. Alright, we're going to vanish, and we're going to run. Ragnaros is up here too. That's kind of intimidating. We've been revealed. They can't see us, which is not good. Thank you for the shield, though. I do appreciate that. Their Tastar coming in for the kill. Getting a bit greedy there. Going to Garrote him. Dash in. Nicely done. We've got no combo points remaining. That feels bad. Why is that? Let's go back in. Thistle Tea was a mistake. I'm never going to use it. What was I thinking? Ah, I'm scared. Okay, we're going to do this. Going to go invisible. I want to dash in and get them. Yeah, we're going to get you. Okay, no, we're not. Yeah, we are. We got him with the assassinate. Nicely done. Go us. Fully intentional. Let's eviscerate a minion. Man, I'm not good at this hero. There's way too much going on. But we're winning, so that's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. We're going to run down with our 20% move speed. We're going to queue this thing. Alright, cool. Yeah, we are pretty rubbish against mercs and stuff. Like, we don't have anything against them. But with our quest finished here now, at this level, Blade Flurry, pretty good. Now only costs 20 energy. We've reduced the cooldown. We've hit 20 heroes, doing more damage and costs a lot less energy. So I'll be able to spam that a bit more. Again, want to use our E to lead out of this stealth right now. That's like our main goal here. We're going to queue this thing, I guess. They're moving in. They know we're here. They know what we're up to. We're going to go into stealth. No, we're not. We can't actually do that yet. I'm a bit scared of this situation that we've got ourselves into. We've been stopped, which is not good. We're dead. That's not good. We could have vanished out, actually. Kind of screwed that up. Could have used our vanish to escape. Got a bit overwhelmed there. I think more red wine will solve the problem. Yeah, using your vanish correctly is a huge part of that. And then utilizing those opening moves. Again, the silence with Garrote on the E, plus a dot, which is good. The stun on W, which is also pretty good. Or then just big damage on Q, plus a bit more energy. Then, in default mode, Sinister Strike seems fairly important actually to stack combo points to build that up. Again, it's quite disorienting to have to look at your ability bar or look over here to know how many combos when you have the 3 combo points. Really dislike that quite intensely, actually. Not a fan of that. And then Smoke Bomb to really tank stuff up and be aggressive, yeah. I think if they move those combo points beside your health bar, I'd be all over this shit. At the moment, I suppose after a few games to get used to it. At the moment, though, a bit of a concern. I think Thistle Tea was a mistake. It's too difficult. That's adding an extra button when I'm already a little bit overwhelmed. You also have Exposed Armor. When we do a 3-point Eviscerate, they become vulnerable for 2 seconds. Pretty weak, actually. Pretty weak. Let's go straight into stealth. We want to be ready for this. Shit is about to go down. He's in bird form. What a jerk. No one else is near here, so we can go in on her, which is actually going to be pretty strong. Damn it. Go in. Do that. Alright, go into stealth. That worked okay. I want to stay in stealth for a little while here. Our teammates got kills. What's going on over here? We've got a dude coming in. They might hop out. Ragnos is over there. Oh, he's trying to heal me. Didn't quite land it because I was juking about. Want to make sure they don't cap this. 2 enemy heroes dead. Our team should be able to spread around quite easily and deal with that. Team take out the bottom one. That allows us to move in more aggressively, which is nice. Alright, let's try find someone that we can kill. Alright, this guy is moved forward. I'd say we're going to grab number 3. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Finish him off with a Q. Alright, we can go into stealth once again. That's a pretty good assassination attempt. Pretty happy with that. Valeera looking for Medivh. He does escape. Nicely done by our team. He's trying to attempt to reveal the enemy Valeera. She is right there. Hello, friend. Does she know she's right there? I don't know if she knows she's right there. She's gone to stealth. She's gone. She's coming in behind. Okay, we took him out. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Gonna go into stealth. Alright, cool. We're gonna back it up. Not bad at all. We're gonna go into stealth once again. We're gonna come in here. We're going to silence, move in. Throw that out. Not bad. Alright, did some pretty decent damage. We got some life leech because of this Tassar thing, which is cool. Gonna go into stealth once again. Medivh is behind us, trying to prevent this turn-in. If someone can channel that thing, we can kill this dude when he comes out of his stealth. Oh, you thingied him? That's not ideal. Okay, we actually need to be focusing on using that a bit more. Kind of screwing that up. Where did I go? Shit, I went through that. I didn't want to go through that. Not at all. Well, he's dead. That's good. We're going to vanish. We're going to move in here. Nice kill by the team once again. Well played, everyone. Alright, cool. Been a bit overwhelmed, but you can see what we're trying to do, I hope. We're trying to use our Vanish. It's now a 5-second cooldown. That was a level 20. Reduce the cooldown, so we can use this way more in the fight, which is, you know, nice. We can get over this, which is going to be super useful, actually. We're going to sneak around, try to take out Leyzar. Okay, he's gone invisible, which is cool. He's gone invisible again, which is cool. We're going to finish him off. There we go. Not bad. Alrighty, alright, this is working out okay. Let's go into stealth again. We're not actually too good against structures and stuff. Our basic attacks seem pretty good, but I'm more interested in silencing people. Gonna dash away because we can. Ow, should have probably dodged that. That wasn't a big noob. Gonna go unrevealable because we can. Oh, that's not good. We can go into stealth though. Haha! This is great fun. Oh, we attacked him while he had... Oh, that was close. We actually did get stunned, which is a bit of a noob move. Let's go into stealth. We did actually screw up there. It's my bad. We had our Eviscerate available for much longer than I actually thought. We do have a Dragon Knight, but we are on our own, which makes me hesitant to actually fight here. I think we just want to run away. We're going to activate stealth. We'll actually tap this well. Do we need to? We could just Hearthstone. They're not actually going to do anything, are they? No, they're not going to do anything for a while. We didn't get as much out of that. Ow, what a jerk. Out of that DK as we probably would have liked, but we can live with it. Medivh is going to go into birdie form. That's fine. They're over here. Look at this. Alright, not bad. Alright, cool. We're doing a lot of damage here. It's going pretty well for us. Going to stealth because we can. Okay, apparently we're going to die. Oh, we got healed. Beautiful. We're going to go into stealth. I'm running away. I have 2 combo points remaining. Okay, gotcha. Finish her off with a Garrote. I like this Garrote build a lot. Gonna eviscerate this thing, finish it off. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright, cool. And all we need is heals, so we're good to stay. Actually, we want to run over here. Try grab this regen globe. We're not quite in range. That's okay, though. I like the movement speed at level 13 I picked up. Did I pick it up? I didn't. Oh, I thought I did. Okay, so our move speed actually isn't too good. We only have 10%. We could be a lot better than that. Interesting. We're going to stay in stealth, I think. Maybe try ambush someone as they come around. How about over here? Yeah, this is looking pretty good. I like this Medivh. This Medivh player is pretty beastly. Okay, we don't want to get involved with that, that's for sure. Let's go into stealth. Let's back it up. This is not too ideal, is it? Ooh. Oh, boy. Taken down. I'm going to go into stealth. Their Valeera is back alive. This is pretty bad. We definitely went a bit too ham right there. I don't think we really have what it takes to finish this off. Yeah, I would go back as well if I was this. Oh, that's not too good. What a jerk. We can go into stealth, so that's good. We can run away. He missed. That's good as well. Now, someone else did die, so that's not super ideal. Alright, we can do that. See ya. Oh yeah, we can use our Q, of course, to escape. Anyway. I think you're just dead, son. I don't think I can save you. Actually, we could. We could. We've got this well. Let's do that. I think he's still dead. No, yeah, he's still dead. Probably shouldn't have used the well. But maybe we can catch them overextending. Actually, not likely. They're probably diving Rexar right now. Which wouldn't be ideal, let's be honest. Is Valeera going to come in on top of them? Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, shit, he escaped. What a jerk. We're unrevealable, so that's good. Alright, cool. Whatever, they got a Dragon Knight. That sucks. It's not over yet, though, boys. This is going to be a close game, apparently. Thought we had this locked down for a while there, but we did not. We did not. Alright, let's go into stealth, get that ticking away, get our bonus energy coming out of this pretty shortly. Let's go into stealth again. We don't want to overcommit here. 4 seconds, I have no idea how long that takes. It's something like this, though. We can maybe go in for a kill if we're feeling brave. I shouldn't have done that. We're in stealth. Oh, it's not looking too good for us. It's not looking too good for us here, guys. We're desperately in need of a heal. We don't have one anywhere close. Oh, maybe? Maybe? Nope. Nothing. 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 Yo! I could fight! I'm the assassin! We could do this if we got a heal. They're heartstoning in the thing. So this is a good time to fight. I would have loved to be there. It's a very good force wall. I think they got this. I mean, having your assassin in the fight, not say, I don't want to, you know, criticize too much, Young Thug. That would have helped. But looks like you guys are going to get a nice kill. Well played. I think that's Leyzar's wife, if I'm not mistaken. That's very rude, really. Let's back this up. Let's go into stealth. We can go. We can stealth too, man. We can stealth too. This is the time when stealth vision would be good. Okay, he's dead, which is nice. I suppose we just eviscerate this for some damage, for the sake of it, you know. Alright, 4 enemy heroes dead. That's pretty good. We should push this keep at least. the dead keep, that would be a good thing to push. Maybe he'll get greedy, try to defend this. I doubt it. Yeah, no, he's too smart for that shit. Alright, we finished him off. Nice little combo there. I like it a lot. Can we queue this? No, we can't. Alright, fuck it. We'll just do what damage we can then. That was fun. GG. It was a lot of fun. I did like that. I did like that. Very interesting hero. Or stealth. Oh, we didn't mean to do that. Let's go into stealth again. And we won the game. GG, go! Alright, so Valeera, she's pretty intense. I'll go over all of her basic abilities, because I think with there being so many to cover, I probably didn't cover it that well. And we can, like, yay! We'll check out the stats, we'll check out the talents, and so on and so forth. Oh, thanks for the votes, guys. I'm gonna vote for me. I'm a bad person. Wine is good for YouTube. It was a cool game, though. That was a pretty fun game. Again, like, very intense playing this hero. There are the stats. We did 95,000 damage. So we did a lot of fucking damage, really. We didn't die too much, so that's good. Our siege damage was crappy. I really wasn't focused on that, which was funny. Again, that's just to do with the team comps. It was very brawly, which I suppose Valeera fit well into. The talent build I went for, Subtlety. After remaining vanished for at least 4 seconds, using Ambush, Cheap Shot, or Garrote, causes Valeera to regenerate an additional 10 energy per second for 5 seconds. That seems amazingly good, but it's all about, like, the ganks, the initial attack, and it's very little about the sustain thing. So, for example, this was one I saw that's a similar thing that Leyzar picked up, right? Vigor. Valeera regenerates additional 2 energy per second. Now, I actually forgot to check how much energy she gets back. I'd assume maybe 10 per second. So it's a decent bonus. And then after 20 regen globes, increases her max energy to 120. In comparison, it's actually, it will take a long time for Vigor to outdo Subtlety. So you go in with Subtlety. Let's say you trigger Subtlety at the start of the fight, right? You manage to pull it off. You get off your stealth attack and boom, you're in. So you're gonna generate a total of 50 energy, and let's presume you don't cap it out, because she does spend energy pretty quickly. So you've gone in, 50 bonus energy. With this one, when they finish the quest, which is gonna take a long time, you're 20 energy down, so we're already 30 ahead. This will take 15 seconds from once versus one Subtlety to outdo it. So that's a pretty big deal. It has to be like a 15-second or longer team fight, or you have to fuck up Subtlety or get countered. You have to get knocked out of stealth before you can use your Ambush, Cheap Shot, or Garrote. In my opinion, I think Subtlety is probably going to be... that struck me as being a very good tier 1 talent, because it's going to be incredibly good in that early game, the 1 to 10, where people are more isolated and you will get those ganks off on the lanes. That seems like a very powerful one. I picked up Initiative at level 4, so all of our stealth abilities, our openers, will award 2 combo points instead of 1. I have no idea if I used that effectively. To be honest with you, I kind of didn't have a clue how many combo points I had at any time. It was a bit of a mess. I probably generated more. I probably was at 3 cap and I generated too many. I definitely used Eviscerate a couple of times with less than 3. It was a bit messy, to say the least. I'm very, very keen on the idea of having a combo point counter beside her health bar on the character, because it is so unintuitive, and you're actually teaching people bad practices to be looking down to the bottom left or looking down to this thing that often. Like, you should not be looking at the bottom left really much at all in the team fight. You should be glancing at your cooldown bar like every now and then to refresh yourself on the cooldowns, but for the most part, I would really much prefer to be able to play Valeera for the most part. I don't see why you wouldn't have the combo points there. I think the only objection I can see to having the combo points beside her health bar on the character is that it's too intuitive and easy to play, and I just don't particularly buy that. So that's my thought. We picked up Fatal Finesse at level 7. It was a quest. Each time our W, our normal W, which is swing, 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 blade flurry around us, does AoE damage, hits a hero, increase the damage by 3 up to 60. So a little bit of a damage increase. It's okay. And then after damaging 20 heroes with blade flurry, reduce its energy by 20, which is half the cost. Seemed alright. I figured that would be good for like wave clearance stuff on this map. And I don't know if that actually worked, because we didn't really do any wave clear, but it's a talent. So there you go. What did he grab? Slice and Dice. Oh yeah, I saw him using this. When you do the 3 combo point Eviscerate, next 3 basic attacks are fast. I'll show you a couple of example talent builds that struck me as good. Smoke Bomb seems really good. Area for 5 seconds, you're like totally invisible, and you've got 25 armor, so they can't target you. Seems so strong. That seems amazing. And I figured that would combo Fatal Finesse. Anyway, Strangle we grabbed at level 13. Our Garrote, our E, will reduce ability damage dealt by the victim by 25% for 7 seconds. Just looking at this particular composition, we've got a Valeera, who seems to have a lot of ability damage. Ragnaros, who's all ability damage. Medivh, Tassadar, I don't know. He's supporting Tassadar, alright. And then Johanna. Like, they're all pretty much super ability damage. So I said, that looks really good. So that's why I grabbed that. Thistle T, I didn't like it. I'd say play Valeera to like level 5 or something, then look into this. So we'll take a look at other options there. We could activate this to fully restore our energy. Again, I don't think I used that to its maximum effectiveness, but I did really like this one. Night Slayer, reducing the cooldown of Vanish by 3 seconds, enabling us to get more value out of initiative. And, you know, just more Garrotes, which is more ability damage reductions. I kind of forgot I had this, but it worked out okay. I kind of forgot I had a lot of things, but it worked out okay. This seems very strong. It reminds me a lot of Samuro, I have to say. What's this one? Random Rush. While in Smoke Bomb, you generate additional 30 energy per second. Oh, okay, that's really good too. That's kind of funny. Just to very quickly show you, Tastar rework. This is what our Tastar built. That he went Templar's Will, Kala's Celerity, Mental Acuity, Force Wall, Adun's Wisdom, Focus Beam, Force Barrier. That's probably almost what I would try as well. I would have gone for Archon, though, because it sounds awesome. Kadarin Resonance, Kala's Embrace, Sonic Projection, Force Wall, Nullification, Phase Disruption, and Shield Battery. Is that actually called Shield Battery? That's all. They already have something called that. Anyway, let's take a quick look at the other talents. All the level 1 talents. Vigor, again, I don't think it's good in comparison to Subtlety. The early game value of this seems so strong. Combat Readiness. Every combo point you spend gives you block 50 armor against the next basic attack. You can have up to 3 charges. So you do your 3 combo point Eviscerate, you get 3 charges of 50 armor block, which is okay. Crippling Poison then. Activate your next spell damage. Will slow the enemy's move speed by 25% for 3 seconds. I'm definitely leaning towards Subtlety. I liked it a lot in this game. This seems really good to me. Level 4, Relentless Strike, reduce the energy cost of Sinister Strike, which is your Q. And again, you can spam this a lot. If you hit a hero, it only has a 1 second cooldown. So you're more limited by energy. So that seems like pretty good. Hemorrhage, this one actually seems really good to me as well. Valeera's basic attacks deal 25% additional damage to enemies affected by Garrote. That seems very good. Initiative then we went for in this game. Pretty good as well. Wound Poison is very intriguing to me. So activatable, 15-second cooldown. Your next spell damage will reduce healing received by the victim by 50% for 4 seconds. That seems awesome. You get it very early. I'm a little bit, I think it might be a little bit too early. It'd be very strong against, Ancestral or something like that, like bigger heals. So this will scale nicely into the game. Not sure how good it is at the start. But I'm quite interested in doing an E build. That seems really interesting to me, anyway. To also tying into the fact, you might guess from these talent choices, and if you know World of Warcraft, that when I did main my rogue in Warlords of Draenor, that I played a Subtlety rogue, which was all focused on Garrote and Hemorrhage and all that stuff. That probably shows. Probably. Yeah, that's level 4. Level 7, Mutilate. Your Sinister Strike, so that Q where you dash, has the 1 second cooldown if you hit someone. Hits with both blades, deals 100% additional damage, but its range is reduced by 1. What does that mean? I have no fucking clue. I'll show you another video where someone will do a try mode of it, but I don't know. But, double damage. That's pretty good, but shorter range. So, you could definitely build a Q build. There's also another Q talent here. Seal Fate. Your Q does additional 50% damage and does another combo point against targets that are silenced, rooted, or stunned. So, for example, that opens up a big cheap shot, which is your stun. 1.5 second stun. Then you Q them with Sinister Strike. New follower detected. Well, thank you very much, Huffy, for following. I'm using my streaming software to record this to get it up as quickly as possible. So, there's a big Q build. So, you stun them with your W. Fine. Alright, get 1 combo point. Then you go in with this. You got 10 energy off your Q, so it does, more damage. Then it's also doing double damage with this. And it doesn't matter about the short range because they're stunned by your cheap shot. And then because it's a cheap shot, you generate an additional combo point. So you cheap shot them, 1 Q, then E them, eviscerate them, then just hit them with a Q again, and they're pretty boned, actually. That's a pretty big burst. It's pretty intriguing. I like it a lot. Can I also say, I love the fact that she's got 4 talents in each tier. Why is that? Because it really fits into the rogue fantasy, as I perceive the rogue fantasy from my subtlety rogue of Warlord Trainer days, which is having a lot of tools to answer to every fight and being able to really customize yourself. That's what I think. Level 7, so we got that one. Fatal Finesse is what I grabbed. Makes your W do more damage and half energy. Seems pretty good. Slice and Dice. Attack speed when you do the combos. Not sure about this. And then Assassinate, your Ambush, your Q. So your damage from stealth ability, which we didn't really use much in this at all, does 100% additional damage if there's no other heroes within 5 range of the victim. Again, I don't know how much range that is. We'll have to see. That could be good. Level 13. Movement speed while stealth. That seems like the basic one. That seems pretty damn useful. Just to get in and get your openers off more consistently. Seems very good. Also, movement within the team fight seems very good. Death from above. Ambush now has 5 range, whatever that means. And teleports Valeera behind the victim. That also seems very good to me. Blind. When Cheap Shot expires, that's your stun from stealth. The victim is blinded for 2.5 seconds. Against certain heroes, that could be quite strong. And then Strangle. Garrote reduces ability damage dealt by the victim by 25% for 7 seconds. Again, these all seem very situational, and they all seem very good. Seal Fate. We talked about this. More damage and combo points against CC targets. Depends on your composition. Obviously synergizes well with your Cheap Shot, your stun. Rupture. Your basic attacks refresh the damage over time effect of Garrote. That seems pretty cool to me. Expose Armor. When you eviscerate with the full 3 combo points, they're vulnerable for 2 seconds. Not as impressed with this as with other vulnerabilities. I'm not sure. Let's say you lead off with, like... So you grab initiative. You lead with the Cheap Shot stun. Then, like, you Q them once. And then you hit them with the 3-point eviscerate. That's actually pretty good opening up. Like, getting a pick on a hero. Or fuck, even, like, just teleporting in with ambush. So Q again. Can you do that, or are they on cooldown? I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter, does it? You can, like, Q in with the initiative, then hit them with your W, and then hit them with the E expose armor. So, actually, there's options there. Then Thistle Tea, which does seem very good, but it was hard to use, so I'm not sure about that. But there's a cool, like, E build, I think, which would be, like, I don't know, whatever at that one. But then Hemorrhage, so your basic attacks do more damage to someone inflicted by Garrote. When you eviscerate, your things do... Your basic attacks happen really fast, so more scaling off that. You know, Strangle, you reduce their ability damage, and then Rupture. You're kind of open from here. But yeah, some interesting stuff there. Level 20, Adrenaline Rush while in Smoke Bomb. You regenerate 30 energy per second. That's a pretty big deal. That's actually a pretty big deal as well. Cloak of Shadows, the other heroic, 25-second cooldown. 1 second of Unstoppable, removes all dots, and 75 spell armor. You get that every time you use Vanish, which is pretty good. This reduces the cooldown of Vanish by 3 seconds, also pretty good. Cold Blood, improves the damage of your next Eviscerate by 100%. That's also pretty good. She seems like a very cool hero. Not sure what town builds are going to be gone for. Anyway, that was a build and the gameplay I had for you there. Hope you enjoyed it. This is like the best skin in the game. I bought the bundle. It's just so good. This is the WoW Legion Demon Hunter and it looks gorgeous. This is the color number 2. This is color number 3. I really like that. I really like that and that. They are just beautiful. This is her base skin. Color number 2. Color number 3. Not a huge fan of those. I will be using this from now on. I wanted to show you the base skin and animations and effects and stuff just in case they were changed, you know. Master skin, base 1, pretty swanky. I got a number 3 first. Pretty cool as well. Nice colors, pretty nice. And then my favorite, this one, the Bloodfang armor set. I used it a little bit in Transmog, not too much though, but it's pretty cool. Love the WoW throwbacks, but this probably my favorite. Might even switch to this just to be like, yeah, I've got a color, I'm good at her, I swear. But I'm a big fan of this. That was also the Rooster. This is the Fell Saber, which you get with this bundle. That's the default color. Doesn't match that well, actually. That one and that one. They don't match. It's kind of purpley. And she's not purpley at all. Yeah, it's fine. World of Warcraft, though. And I did enjoy Legion. So, there you go. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's been a long one, but a pretty detailed look at Lunara. And we are the greatest YouTuber. Yes, confirmed. Well, you know, versus... Yeah. We'll take it. We'll take it. it's not like he's beaten me before, but let's ignore that. Let's ignore that fact. And Grubby's beaten me as well. But I think we're pretty even. I haven't been keeping a tally. I have. Never mind. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.